Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a battle on the Serene Coast map, and we've got Fury from VD Clan in the Tier 9 British heavy tank, the Conqueror, or as Skill likes to call it, the Conqueror. Anyway, he's top tier in this game. It's a Tier 9 to Tier 8 game, and let's just see if he's using the top gun. 120mm, average damage 400, yep, so he's using the top gun there, and he's loaded for bear. So he's got one mark on this tank, and he is going for the second mark. I'll see if that happens in this game, but one of the great strengths of this tank is the frontal armour of the turret and the gun depression. So it's got a full 10 degrees of gun depression, which makes it work really well on this particular section of the map, and there's only one arty, so that makes it a bit safer in terms of taking this position, because typically it's targeted by arty. If you've got 3 arty per game, it becomes a bit harder to play this area. Now the mediums have gone up and spotted each other, and it's interesting that G-Source taken a very forward position there. Not sure that he really wants to do that, but maybe it's his choice. In any case, there's a whole bunch of Tier 8 tanks there. Looks like potentially the Tier 9s have gone down the other way, so it gives Fury a bit of free range. He's just looking for targets of opportunity. Finds 53 TP there, puts a full 403 damage into him. Just pulls back for the reload, and you can see this KV5 there, thinking he's got a lot of armour. Fury goes for the radio operator's dome and puts a big hit in. So the turret there, no problem going through, does a full 40-47, that's a great roll there. And he's got a 122 PM there. Doesn't even just have trouble going through the front of the turret, so working well here. He's already at 1600 damage. And he's got plenty of targets here. 122 TM goes down again. Does take damage from the 53 TP. Side armour of the Conqueror and even the Super Conqueror, not that difficult to pen, but in these front-on conditions, particularly with the gun depression, very difficult to penetrate. Now, having said that, EV5 goes through. Yeah, 54 Mod 1 takes another hit, and now he's bouncing quite a bit here. He's now the T54 Mod 1, no, he takes a different target there, selects the STA1, and I think he needs to get rid of this KV5. Can he do that? Should be able to. No, bounces. That's interesting. But he also blocks the incoming round, so that's alright, fair trade. Can he reload faster? He should be able to. No, not quite. They shoot at the same time, gets damaged, but also takes out the KV5. So he's got the 122 TM there. Managed to go through the turret, no problem. And here's where his gun depression's really going to work. Get a hit on the T54 Mod 1, or at least found the ST1 at the back there, puts a big hit in to that tank, and he's getting close to 4,000 hit points of damage done. Gets rid of the STA1, that's his third kill, and here we've got the 53 TP, so he's just waiting to reload before he pushes over. Goes for the upper front plate, does that, no problem whatsoever, and that picks up his fourth kill, and he spots a T95 and gets out of the way as quickly as he can. Don't want to get in the way in front of the Doom Turtle there, but remains to be seen whether he's using the big gun or not. And Fury's trying to close the distance, puts a snapshot in, that doesn't go in, and catching an arty running away. Can he get a shot in? Is he going to reload in time? He might just. Yes, and takes out the arty in one shot. So doing pretty well here. The T95 there is being circled, and Fury might be able to catch him side on with a bit of luck. Yeah, you can. Oh no, he's just ducking down behind the terrain there, and now he's turned around. Lower front plate gets the hit in. T95 firing HE. Okay, maybe he's got the stock gun. I don't know. That's not a really great outcome. And sorry, I forgot to mention Fury is platooning with Blue Dog from Aussie Clan, who's in the T54 Mod 1 as well. No, he's in the T54, sorry, the Tier 9 medium tank. So hopefully he's going to have a good, fun game as well. And they're starting to clean up, actually, but interestingly, they are down on hit points. That's interesting. But they've got 2 guns more in the game, so can they use that to their advantage? They're definitely going to be coming in on the back of these tanks. Now, there's got to be aware the tank destroyers are normally up in this area. In fact, there's a Conway. Oh, didn't spot Fury. Oh no, yes he did. But are there any unseen tank destroyers? Yes, there's a Struve S1 there. Does quite a bit of damage, and a T28 prototype. Fury goes for the big hit and bounces then the next round off the Struve. And he needs to deal with this Struve here. He can't have him sitting back sniping at him while he takes out the backs of the other tanks, so he needs to deal with him. Yep, gets a nice shot in, bit of a low roll there, but takes him down to a 1 shot. And he's only got 1 shot left of premium ammunition. That deals with the Struve, and now he's got HE, so sort of run out of ammunition here, but he's on 6k damage. I don't think he cares that much. Base is being capped. He's firing HE. He does take a big hit there from the object 777, and I think he's just going for it now. He doesn't really care. Gets another shot of HE in, which is good because it's going to be doing module damage and crew damage, but he's only got a little bit of hit points left, and in fact gets taken out by the T28 prototype. So the game is rapidly closing in with the cap running down to the clock. Very short game, but a lot of damage done, and Fury will be very happy with the result. Let's go and have a look at the details. Well, a pretty massive game there for Fury. Not just an Ace Tanker game, but he did get his 2nd mark of excellence in that game. He got the high caliber award, most damage, and the top gun for getting 7 kills. 6.4k of direct damage and 420 of assisted, a very small amount, but he was leading from the front. So almost 7k combined damage there. So a major effect on the game. 1435 base experience, but you can see the tier 8 tank destroyer got 1336, so very close, or achieved Ace Tanker himself. So well done to that player there. And on the enemy side, yeah, the top tier 9s did the most damage there. So yeah, but otherwise, yeah, Fury's performance really eclipsed them. 23 shots fired, 22 hit, 19 pen. That was all of his premium rounds and some of his HE rounds. And that meant he did get a bit of a loss there, 77k, but it's a tech tree tank, so not unexpected. But anyway, another great game there from Fury, and thanks for the content, mate.